I want you to give it up for your headliner, Mr. Anthony Crescenzo, everybody.
Thank you. I will apologize for everything I'm about to say now. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for coming out to my special, and I appreciate it. I'm going to be honest with you, I can't do any of this without you, so thank you. I would applaud for you, but that'd be weird. A lot of you guys don't know this yet. This special is going to be called Pinball. The reason it's going to be called Pinball is, I'm going to be quite honest, you don't know where I'm going, and neither do I. We know where it's going to stop. We know where it's going to end. We have no idea how the hell we're going to get there. You guys ready to take this ride with me? Yeah! Okay. Spoiler alert. The Greeks run the diners. That's why they're not here right now. I'll let you guys get to know a little bit about me. Hope that's okay. Tell you where I've been in my journey. I once did the Wendy Williams show.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna tell you all something about Wendy Williams. It's a good looking dude. I'm glad y'all like that joke. Joke. Because she did not. I no longer work for Wendy Williams because of that joke. Also, that person is retired. Those are the two reasons. Paid, and that's all that really matters. My wife is like really concerned with that joke whenever I tell it. She saw it on TV once. She goes, "You need to stop doing that joke." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "You're gonna get caught." By who? By the community. Like, what community? She goes, "You know, the LGBTQ, RSTUVW. Who are you talking about?" She's like, "They're gonna cancel you." But they're gonna cancel me? Yeah! I'm not famous. What are they gonna cancel? Are they gonna cancel my YouTube channel? Good luck. It's just a bunch of wrestling videos. Bunch of dudes in unitards. That's it. I don't know, I can't even imagine. What did they get? My bar tab? Go ahead and cancel that. You'd be doing me a favor. In fact, cancel me twice today. I'm drunk right now. Maybe they'll cancel my student loans. Yeah, because apparently the United States of America has not been able to do that yet. Just waiting. They keep calling me up too. You guys all getting that phone call? Like every month, at this point, like every day practically. Like, is this Anthony? You have to do your student loan. No, this is deferment. You've reached the wrong number. We don't pay student loans. If you'd like to talk to Mrs. Deferment, hold on one second. Maybe she can help. I wasn't the only show that I did, but it was one of the better ones. I did another show recently. You guys ever heard of Married at First Sight? Yeah. I did that one a few years ago. It was an arranged marriage show. I didn't know it was an arranged marriage show. I showed up. It's guys on one day, girls on another. I go in. It's just a room full of guys. And they're all tall and good looking. Like, I'm not gay, but I would have fucked all of them. You look like you fight fires. Like, I go right up to the producer too. Immediately, I'm just like, hey, do I have a chance here? She's like, no. I'm fine, I'll leave. She's like, no, don't, stay. I'm like, don't or stay, which one? Stay. Why? We need you to say stupid shit in front of the camera. All right, I could do that. Let's go. Get me a woman. No! All right, I tried. It's a good thing I didn't get picked for that show. Because my girlfriend at the time would have been pissed. I got called up a couple weeks ago. They were like, oh, we got a new show for you. I'm like, what is it? Like, it's from the producers of Married at First Sight. Second chances. Yeah, for people who nobody wanted to fuck the first time. My wife says I'm not allowed to audition for that show. If I do, I will be on the first season of Divorced and Dickless. Yeah. Thank you for applauding my fear. I get all these gigs off of my friends too. Really good friends. Do you guys all have friends? Do you like, hold on, do you like your friends? That's a better question. Yeah, I hate all my friends, that's why I'm asking. Because me and my friends were into like the same things, and that's what's supposed to make you good friends, right? Connectivity. But they have very fast reaction times, so if they see something, they like it, they want it, they just go get it. I'm stuck there waiting like a jerk. So I started using a word, no one's used this word since like the 1980s. But I wanted to make sure I started getting some stuff too. I started calling dibs. And I don't even care either, like last car on the street at the end of the night, dibs, I know it's yours, give me your keys. I'm now the proud owner of a 2001 Honda Accord, no bumper, thank you very much. I hope it's out there when we get out, we are in Newark. Dibs. Like oh my God, the last candy after Halloween. Oh, for you parents, I idolize you. That's gotta be the best. Like the kids go to sleep right at the end of the day, and like you're looking over there, and then they wake up like, oh shit, dibs. No, Billy, you can't have any. You're allergic to nuts. I'm wrong? No, go get your EpiPen. Told you. Now you're dead. Now you're alive again. Some good-looking women in this room too. Like, Dan, are you single? No. I meant the person next to you, but go ahead. I don't care. I will make you single now. Dibs. I really don't care. I'm a 14-year-old boy. I would call it on every woman in this room right now. You will not be alone. Watch. Dibs, 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 dibs. I know you're a dude. I would do you anyway. Dibs. I'll be honest with you, dibs does not always work out. I know, I got the eye contact. It does not always work out. I'll give you a perfect example too. I was in Morristown, New Jersey one night. You guys ever been to Morristown? Yeah, that's a great place for a DWI, let me tell you. I'm in Morristown, New Jersey one night, and one of my friends we went to a place called the Dark Horse. It doesn't exist anymore. We used to call it Hepatitis Bar. Because that's where you would go to get it. So we go down there one night, and one of my friends, he got too drunk. I mean, way too drunk. And I understand, because I've seen his wife. Relax. We used to affectionately refer to her as the Loch Ness Monster. Affectionately. She is not big, she is not ugly, she is not even gray. But we have not seen her in 5 years. We are not sure she exists. Occasionally, he'll pull out his phone and he's got like a shaky hand. He's like, that's a picture of my wife. I'm like, that shit is fuzzy. Her name is now Nessie. Like, I don't know. So this one night, comes up to me, he's like, bro, Bro. You need to go try your line. I'm like, what line are you talking about? He goes, you know. I'm like, fine. I see a girl like about that thick. And that is my type. I know most of you guys think I'm messing around. Because most guys in the room, they like girls like big boobs and big butts, right? Yeah, not me. I am a little guy. I got little hands. I like boobs like report cards, okay? A's and B's all the way. I leave C's and D's for the athletes. It's what they're used to. Occasionally you get an E cup or an F cup. That's community college titty. Anybody can go. It's $25 a nipple. Credit, whatever. So I go up to this little... Sorry, I got very excited. I go up to this one over here. I'm just, oof. Walk right up to her. I'm like, dibs. She looks at me. Douche. Dibs doesn't always work out. No. Does not always work out for Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid. It doesn't always work out. No, not for the bad guy from Ghost. I know exactly what I look like. It does not always work out for the older people. I know what I look like. Alan Alda from MASH. I'm very aware of exactly what I look like. Or as I was told one night, you guys ever been to Rahway, New Jersey? Yeah, that is a beautiful trailer park, let me tell you. I'm in Rahway one night and this woman comes up to me right after a show. She's old, she's angry. I'm pretty sure she's fat enough to have diabetes. Like she's about 85 years old, 8,500 pounds. She just waddles over to me, like her defibrillator. Like just, she comes up to me, she's like, you don't look like any of those people. Like, yeah, who do I look like? She don't look like the assistant supervisor of every supermarket in America. Does your granddaughter work at this supermarket? Because dibs on her. Like, I hope she's a cashier here and at least 18 because take a penny, leave a penny, bing, what's up? Doesn't always work. I wish it would. I'm glad you guys like that joke and the other ones beforehand. No, because like you guys don't know this. Some of you do, some of you don't know this about me. I can't actually hear out of one of my ears. This ear right here, it doesn't work. Don't do that. You'll be deaf too. I'm just letting you guys know. This is my good ear. This is the half of the room I can hear. You guys want to do me a favor? Let me know when that half of the room starts laughing. I can't hear them laughing, but I can see them laughing. Now, it's because you have teeth, sir, and that's what I look for. I now know you're not from Kentucky, you never played hockey, you don't do crystal meth, and you have a dentist. Congratulations. Obamacare has worked for you. Got repealed real quick, but it worked for you at the time. And I've had meningitis since I was little, most of my life, but not since I was little. I've had meningitis, and I've been dealing with being deaf for most of my life because of that. I was 7 years old when I got it. But now people just say weird crap to me about being deaf. Like, this is my favorite. I get this one all the time. Like, bro, yo, you don't look deaf. Oh, I don't look deaf? Motherfucker, you didn't look stupid until you said that. Like, I don't know what to do. And his girlfriend comes out to me. She's like, you deaf, why is you deaf? I'm like, why am I deaf? Oh, I don't know. Why are you dumb? That's a better question. Like, how do you even do that kind of crap to people? I'm just looking up, I'm like, why am I deaf? I don't know, let me try this one. I invited God over. We were playing poker for eardrums. He called a flush on the river. I just watched my hearing go down the drain. Like, how do you answer a question like that? My grandmother, oh my God, my nonna, I'm Italian, I'm a first generation American. My nonna, she's from the other side. She got me really good. She comes up to me, she's like, you know, you don't listen to me when I talk to you. My nonna, it's not that I don't listen. It's that you don't speak English. I don't know what you're saying. She's adorable. By the way, you guys all drink coffee in the morning? I know this is like a total huge transition, ping pong style. That's why we had to call it pinball, because you never know. I don't even know where I'm going. With the coffee, you guys drink more coffee in the morning? You guys are all coffee drinkers, yeah? You notice the more money you spend on that cup of coffee, the less service you get with it? Because I go to Joe's Bagel Shop. It's in Teterboro, not far away, right by that airport. Bagel, coffee, $1.05. They give me cream and sugar, right? No tip jar. But then Lupo at Starbucks, freaking God, he charged me like $8.50 for the coffee, no bagel, and they had me walk for the cream and sugar. I just stole his tip jar. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. I just ran away. I went back to Joe's. I got my bagel, and I gave him a tip. This is your kid's tuition. I didn't know what to do. Here, community college. I get paid for like a book or a pencil. I have no idea. Here you go. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I'm not allowed in Starbucks anymore. But I go to this new place. I go to Dunkin' Donuts now. Like, I freaking love Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee is amazing. The only thing even better than their coffee is their slogan. America runs on Dunkin'. Ooh. It should be Dunkin' gives America the runs. Be more accurate. Sorry, I had some this morning. I can't do it anymore. My nonna actually she come over the other day. She's so adorable. She decided to make me a cup of coffee. She's 85 years old. She's sweet as hell. I was like, sure, Nonna, I'll take a cup of coffee. She said, I made it just for you. I was like, okay. She hands me a can of Folgers Crystals, just poured water into it. Here you go! I'm like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, this woman gave birth to the person who gave birth to me. I kind of have to do whatever she wants. I keep hearing I gave birth, brought you into this world, I could take you out. And I know the place that I came from, and I don't want to go back in there. I'm even more terrified of the idea of I gotta go back in there, and then we both gotta go back in there. That's what keeps me up at night. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, all right, Nonna. I drank it, like right there. Just a whole can of Folgers Crystals with the words. And then she looks at me, I look back at her, I go, all right, the best part of waking up is having a seizure. Just having a seizure in my cup. It's terrifying. I'll never forget. I've had so many problems with being deaf. Like, everyone thinks that, like, oh, you're deaf, that's terrible. It's not always. There are bad things. There's great things. Like, you can get out of a conversation with somebody very easily. They're saying something you don't want to hear. You just, oh, deaf ear, bro. And then you just walk away. But you gotta stare at them for a minute. That way they know you sold it. It's like, all right, you're just like a professional wrestler. You're good at this. My all-time favorite though, you guys probably take like a half an hour to go to sleep, at least 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I used to be like you. Then I went deaf. I sleep as soon as my good ear hits the pillow. I am deaf in one ear. I will have a conversation with a human being and then go immediately. It is better than alcoholism, let me tell you. That's what they should give you at an AA meeting, just deafness. It would be beautiful. But it doesn't always work. Like, deaf is not always the best thing in the world. Like, I'll be honest with you. I went on a date with a girl a few years ago, and everything, I thought was going great. This was a few years, like, I'd say a good 10, 15 years ago when I say a few. You guys remember the time before Easy Pass? That dark day in American history? I mean, there was slavery, but there was also before Easy Pass. When you actually had to like stop the car and you roll down the window, you would throw the change out the window or pretend to throw the change out the window. Then you would roll back up your window and you get to go. You remember that? I'm on a date with a girl. Everything is going great. Like, I can hear her, I'm answering questions, she's answering questions, we're smiling at each other, no one's thrown a punch yet. It was going good. And then we get up to the Easy Pass, the toll, and I stop the car and I roll down the window, I go like this, it's real money. I go like this, and I roll up the window and I go, and I'm just driving, and just all happy, all smiling, all thumbs up. I didn't know she asked me a question. And that didn't go well, like, at all. I'm just driving and she just randomly hits me. I'm like, what is your problem? She's like, you don't listen when I talk. I'm like, no, I'm deaf. She's like, that's an excuse. I'm like, it is not an excuse. Words have to come out of your mouth. Sound waves have to travel, bounce off of the window, which needs to be closed, reverberate off of that window, which already needs to be closed, back like this, like a frequency, into my good ear, into the cochlear region, hit those little hair follicles, because those are sensors to inform me that you're asking a question, so I can make sure that I can give you the information you need and what's important to you. It's like, that's an excuse. Can't you get that fixed? You're a bitch. Can you get that fixed? Is there some kind of surgery for you? I mean, I make you a deal. I get a hearing aid when you get a bitchiotomy. I don't know how to handle that. Ugh. I wish I could even tell you that, like, every guy in this room, like, has a favorite kind of girl to date, right? And most people have seen my wife. She's got curly hair, it's brown, and they're like, that is your favorite, that is your type. You love brunettes. And I'm like, no, I love her. She happens to be a brunette. And they're like, oh, you like blondes because you're always hitting on blonde girls. I'm like, actually, no, I call dibs on every woman I see. I usually think that they're blonde, but I do a lot of senior centers. They're actually gray-haired. They're like, okay, so you like redheads. I do not like redheads. Why? Because they're fucking nuts. Yeah, they're hot, but they're nuts. I'm going to tell you right now, my favorite kind of girl in the entire world to date. You're never going to believe it. Deaf girls. I love them. Love them. Tell you why, too. Because one, they don't say much. Two, you say something stupid, they'll never hear it. And you heard me talk. You know I say a lot of dumb shit. And three, they have incredibly strong hands. I just spelled out my first and last name for you. And this is very good for one thing, opening a pickle jar. It is great for that. They don't need help. But deaf girls, let me tell you, they are incredibly loud. They're like me. You guys see, I could just yell for no reason. They're like me. They have no volume control. So when they're naked in the back of your truck, and they like what you're doing, you know it. And so does the rest of your town. You got windows shattering, there's car alarms going off in other towns. You got PETA banging on the hood of the car because they think you're clubbing a seal. Yeah, she's just enjoying herself in the back a little too much over there like, ooh. You just gotta go, you're right back there. You want me to throw you a fish? And every deaf girl knows how to say the same three things. It's always yes, no, and woo-hoo. They can always say that. Very proficient in that. I know you guys are not like me at all. You guys are gonna get upset with me for talking about this, but I'm a very good driver. But I get pulled over a lot. I mean, I get pulled over way too much. I get pulled over easily more than anyone in this room. In fact, yeah, I get pulled over more than everyone in this room. I probably have more points than all of you combined. I have 174 points on my license right now. It's getting crazy. I get pulled over so much, I get pulled over when I'm not even driving the car. I'm not joking. I give you a perfect example. This happened years ago. I was on a date with a girl, and she had to pick me up in my mom's house. I don't know whether or not my license was suspended that month, but probably. She picks me up. She's a bartender in Fairfield, where I live, at Houlihan's. Her name's Lindsay. I will not tell you much about her. She currently lives on Gold Avenue. I'm not going to tell you much. House number 13. Cell phone number is 973-296. I think I told you too much. She comes to pick me up at my mom's house, and we only had to go like 3 blocks to get to the bar. She's a bartender. I assumed she knew what she was doing. She drives up on the lawn because she's drunk. And I knew she was drunk immediately because the tattoo on her chest threw up. That was the thing that told me. That and my mom going, she's drunk! And I'm like, yeah, probably. But I wanted to get late, so I got in the car. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And we only had 3 blocks to go. 3! 2 blocks into a 3-block drive to the bar. We get pulled over. You see that lights? I go, woo! And I was like, what are we going to do? She goes, I got this. Well, what do you mean you got this? Cop comes up to the car, license, registration, insurance. Look, let me tell you something. I didn't know about women's ability. I had no idea. No one had ever told me about women's magical ability. It's not childbirth. It is more incredible than childbirth. It is more incredible than giving birth to a child who gives birth to another child that then tells jokes about being pushed back inside of those people. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I've been acting for years. I've never been able to do this. The ability to cry on cue when there is a cop involved. That is women's magical ability. I didn't know about it. Never seen it before. I was like, whipping out a tit. Maybe that's it. Nope, this one's crazier. Cop comes up to the car. License, registration, insurance. The waterworks immediately just start. Hey, wait, Cop walked right to my side of the car. What'd you do? What'd I do? We were fine. You pulled us over. She started crying. What'd you do? I didn't know you could confuse a cop. It was, don't do it again. And just took off immediately, just ran, got in his car, turned the lights off. He still had my license. And my wallet. I was like, what? And she turns to me, I get back in the car, I was like, what was that? She goes, ready to go get a shot? Are you paying? You just took my wallet. About a month later, we're driving, me and my friends. We say that, not retarded this time. About a month later, I'm driving with one of my friends. And honestly, we deserved to get pulled over. We were swerving all over the place. And the cop just like, woo! My buddy's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, bro, I got this. I didn't know I didn't got this at all. Cop comes over, license, registration. Hey, wait, why are you cuffing me? What did I do wrong? Andre! Call Lindsay, she knows how to handle this. I gotta stop getting pulled over. I got a CDL, I'll get in trouble now. I had, this is the one that you guys are actually gonna probably get mad at me for. I am not like you. I went through the pandemic just like you, but I had fun with it. I just did. It was nice. Like for all the stupidest reasons in the world. The reality was, I met a great girl and we had already like decided, like I got on my one knee and I asked her to marry me. And when she stopped laughing, she said yes. I'll get into that in a minute. It was a terrible proposal. But I didn't know how to like handle anything during the pandemic. Like everybody else, like do you guys smoke at all? First of all, are you guys cigarette smokers? Yes. You are? I smoke like a ridiculous amount. I gotta stop. Like the worst thing, like everybody else is like, oh, you gotta do the vape. That's the cool new thing. You gotta vape. I'm like, I can't vape. You can vape. I can't vape. Why not? I'm like, when you vape, you look cool. When I do it, I look like I'm sucking the dick of an iPod. It's not a good look for me. And like, I'm coughing all the time because of smoking. During the pandemic, I like had to go and get COVID tests every 2 weeks. Like I couldn't take it anymore. At one point, I thought I had it too. And I go into the doctor's office and I'm like, all right, let's do this. Like I know what I got. And I go in and this hurts. And then he comes back 15 minutes later. I'm like, all right, go ahead. I know what I got. I know I got COVID-19. Let's do this. He goes, sir, you don't have COVID-19. I'm like, Dude, I've been coughing all day long. What do I have? He goes, well, you don't have COVID. Tell me what I have. He goes, you have emphysema. The hell you mean I got emphysema? He goes, you're a cigarette smoker, aren't you? And I'm like, yes, so? He goes, you smoke. I was like, what the hell's your problem? He goes, you're smoking a cigarette right now. So what? He's like, you're in a pediatrician's office. All right, well, these little Ukrainian kids got to learn at some point. That war didn't start itself. I don't know if I'm the only one that only found out about, like, I don't know, 10, 12 weeks ago what their flag looked like. Don't you dare lie, you're Americans. You can't even tell me what the next state over's flag looks like. You probably don't know what this state's flag looks like. Neither do I. But the Ukrainian flag, I never forget this. I was like, oh man, as soon as I saw it in the news, I was like, they're Ukrainian? The yellow and the blue, that's Ukrainian? Oh my God, that is so reassuring because I was so confused. Every time I would go to a strip club, I'm like, these Brazilian girls are really white and really skinny. That's the worst, man. You just go up to them like, hi, I'm Anthony. They're like, hi, I'm Ukraine. I go, what the fuck? Nice to meet you. I didn't know that was their nationality. All right, that just made it even worse when I'm going to talk about my wife right now, isn't it? It was the worst proposal. Like everybody was there, right? We invited both sides of the family. It wasn't supposed to be that way. I'm gonna tell you that. It wasn't. We were supposed to do it at Six Flags Great Adventure. But I don't plan properly. So everybody came. So we're at a restaurant and I had put the ring that I was gonna give to my wife, which she already saw because she ordered it from Amazon. So I put the ring into my mom's purse, along with my pride and ambition. And yeah, at some point, like we had like it's my family and her family, and for whatever reason we showed up at different times. Like we were on time, and she's Greek, so they're 2 hours late for everything. You'll understand more in a minute. So anyway, we go and we have the dinner, and everything's going great, but I'm getting nervous because I had never proposed to anybody before. I don't know how it goes. So eventually, we're having dinner, or dessert, or coffee, I don't remember, and I had a napkin on my lap because I am stupid and I don't think things through. And the napkin fell down. So I got on one knee. All of a sudden, my wife goes, oh, my mom goes, oh, my mother-in-law to be goes, oh, Ella. That's what Greek people say when they get excited, Ella. And I went, fuck. So I go into my mom's purse to get the ring. I'm on one knee. It doesn't get worse. There's nothing good about this story at all. I'm on one knee with my hand in my mom's purse, looking at the woman who I'm about to ask to marry me, and I get it out and I go like this, right? Which is what you're supposed to do, but I'm still looking at the napkin that I haven't picked up yet. And I said the following. Georgia, whatever your last name is. I don't know how to do this. We're not going to do better than each other. Can we get married? It's on tape. Worst proposal ever. Then we went to like everything was like, yay, we're gonna get married, and then the world shut down. And we had already put down payments on things, like $1,000 on the hall, $500 on the flowers, and all this other stuff. And they were like, you gotta stop the wedding. You gotta like do it later. And I'm like, we will be in breach of contract. We're not gonna get the down payments back. We're doing the wedding the day we said we're gonna do the wedding. And we did. Yeah. I was just as surprised as you guys are right now. We went through like everything that we needed to do. And by the way, if you ever get married to someone who is not exactly the same as you, you should know what their weddings are like. Our Greek wedding is not the same as an Italian wedding. A Greek wedding is not the same as an American wedding. I've been to American weddings. I've been to Italian weddings. I've never been to a Greek wedding. I saw my big fat Greek wedding. That was the closest. That is not a good barometer as to what you're going to see at a Greek wedding. First of all, no one sprays Windex at you, ever. They clean stuff with like normal products like Fabuloso. Which also is good for zits. I didn't know. So we go through. I had, again, never been to a Greek wedding. Should have been. I wasn't ready for it. For Italian weddings, 350 people usually. I assumed big fat Greek wedding, 350,000, right? We had to have our wedding in that like 2-week little window. You guys remember that one October when they were like, go ahead, do whatever you want. It's fine. It's fine. Take the mask off. Fauci says it's okay now. Then 2 weeks later, they went, we fucked up. Put the mask back on. Fauci screwed this one up more than he fucked up AIDS. Put the mask back on. That's when we got married. In that window. It was a fun wedding. I had never been to a Greek wedding. I didn't know like what to expect at a Greek wedding. Here's something they should tell you up front. When the DJ has that first dance, you guys all been to an American wedding, you know about this. The DJ calls out, the first dance between Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Crescenzo is husband and wife, right? And then he presses play, because that's the whole fucking job of a DJ. They will tell you it's harder than, I get this party started. You press play, pause, and you hold the limbo stick. That's it. Do you want $1,000 to hold a broom, really? So he makes the announcement, we gotta do the dance, right? Mr. and Mrs. Crescenzo is husband and wife. And we're dancing to some country song neither of us has ever heard before. Because we don't listen to music and we're not the best planners. And I don't really know what the song was either. I think it was something like, in the arms of a Greek with really curly hair. I don't know, that might have been it. We're dancing to this, and I turn around and I see my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, my uncle-in-law, all standing behind me. And normally, oh, no problem. They want to dance with the new. This is not that. They did not want to dance with the bride. I've seen this line before. I know exactly what it is. It's either they're going to bribe me and they're a little late. Because we already paid for everything. Or they're here to kill me. That's actually way more likely. And then I'm like, this is the worst time you guys could have possibly picked to murder me. There is a camera crew here, there's 150 witnesses, and there's a DJ that is going to do this play-by-play with every single stab that you take. This is not the appropriate time. You are getting an Italian in the family right now. You will learn where and when to murder someone. I didn't know what they were ramping up for. Found out real quick. We're doing the dance, and all of a sudden, they just started throwing money at us like we were a couple of strippers. Just making it Greek rain, like, And I'm like, whoa. At first, I was like so offended. Oh, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Oh my, and I looked at the floor, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. Do you guys need help? I do the dance. I do the dollar dance. Money's money. I look at the ground and I'm like, oh my God, there's like over $5,000 on the ground. It's been less than 3 minutes. I was like, this is the best day of my life. Oh yeah, and you're here too. I go get my drink, right? I walk over, get my drink from the table. I come back over, I look at the ground again, and the DJ is just sweeping the money to his side of the room. And I was like, oh, what are you doing? Where are you going with that? And my wife goes, whoa, relax. I'm like, relax what? She's like, that money is for the band. Why? We already paid them. It's like, no, it's a Greek custom. Like, that's what we do. We pay the band with the money on the floor. And I went, this is why you guys were kicked out of the European Union. That's the whole reason. You guys don't know how to pay your taxes. Now England wants to leave. And we don't know how to get you cool with Germany again. Also, go get me a guitar. I need to make this money back right now. I don't give a shit that I don't know how to play guitar. Get me lessons too. Let's do this. I need this money back. And then like halfway through the wedding, like getting towards the end, I just start tearing up. And she's like, oh my God, are you crying? That's so beautiful. Are you crying because you're so happy to be married to me for the rest of your life? And we're gonna have a whole life together. And it's gonna be amazing. And I was like, what? Oh, no. No, I saw the money on the floor go away, and I know how much money's in the envelopes. It's not the same. Sorry, that's why I keep looking at the ground. I want to see $1. It got worse too. Like the next day, the being married to her is not the worst. It's the best. Things got worse internally. The next day, we couldn't make any real plans to go anywhere. We wanted to go to Greece. Greece is beautiful, by the way. If you ever have a chance, go. It's way too damn expensive for people that don't know how to hold on to money. But other than that, beautiful place to travel to. We couldn't go to Greece because, pandemic. And they're like, yeah, you couldn't go. So we wanted to. My wife goes, I want to go do something for the honeymoon. Like, let's go to Greece. We can't go to Greece. think of something else. I went, all right, I got it. I know where we can go. Actually, everybody here can go. No problem. They'll let you all in. You can bring your kids, you can bring your dog, they don't care. But by dog, I mean like a canine, not the side piece who's ugly. I didn't say if it was a guy or a girl. Could be Wendy. Anyway, go to this place. It's amazing. It's fun. It's right outside of Manhattan. It's called Governor's Island. That's where we went for the honeymoon. Yeah. I don't know why you're applauding. That is the worst place to go for a honeymoon. It's $3 a head on the ferry ride out from Manhattan. We get there, everything's closed. The bars are closed, the restaurants are closed. The little stupid ass bicycle things that you use that are like $100 a foot, that's closed too. My entire honeymoon was a hike. That's all we did. Best day of my life. I spent nothing. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm in heaven. Oh, and you're here too. This is the best. Even the parking that day. Parking in Manhattan. It's a Sunday. Free! Greatest day of my life. The most expensive part of the entire honeymoon was the Easy Pass to get in Manhattan was $12 that day. I'll never forget it. Yeah, that'll break the bank on you when you're thinking about. So we get through all that and then we get home and my wife is like, I want you to like take me over the threshold into our new home. And so I tried. I unlock the door and I open the door and I pick her up and I bring her over and my mom's there. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm taking my wife over the threshold to our new home as husband and wife. And she goes, well, this is my house. What are you doing here on your honeymoon? Well, we figured we'd go to the place that we live now and have dinner. She goes, well, I have company, so you need to go do something else. And I went, what should we do? And she goes, I don't know. Why don't you go upstairs and consummate or something? And I went, okay. And then we were just like laying upstairs going, we can hear them. They'll probably be able to hear us. Then like a few months later, my wife goes, I want to go on a real honeymoon. Guy, where do you want to go? She goes, I want to go to Greece. I'm like, cool. When do you want to go to Greece? She's like, August. Hold on 1 second. Let me check my calendar. All right, cool. When do you want to go in August? She's like, the month of August. Yeah, which week? No, the whole month. And I went, the whole month of August? She's like, yeah. Who the hell gets a whole month off of work?
Teachers.
You guys get 2 months. Also, the majority of the time that you're working is a vacation. Teachers. Sorry, that came off shitty. Yeah, she's like, I want to take the whole month of August. We're going to go on vacation for the whole month of August. I'm like, who goes on vacation for the entire month of August? She's like, everybody. I'm like, everybody? She's like, yeah. I'm like, who runs the diners? Wait, the diners are open in August? I was like, well, yeah. For me, the diners are open. For you, you gotta go to Greece. It's not really the same thing. You guys understand that, like, we started from the beginning, we end right there. Ping, 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 ping. I just wanted to make sure. Because I was all over the place. Were you guys all over the place? Okay. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves.